iPhone won't turn on. Try these 4 fixes before going to Apple. Now, if your phone has suddenly turned black and won't turn on, no Apple logo can be seen, no vibration can be felt, no charging screen can be witnessed, just a black display that refuses to wake up. So it feels like your phone is dead, and instantly your mind goes, did it brick? Is the battery gone? Am I about to lose everything? Because in 2026, your iPhone isn't just a phone anymore. It's your photos, your work, your bank apps, your messages, and your entire digital life. So when it doesn't turn on, it is panic mode. But here's the truth, most dead iPhones are not actually dead. They're stuck, drained, frozen, or in a software crash state. And in this video, I'll show you 4 real fixes, starting from the easiest one that fixes a surprising number of cases. So let's get into it. Now, before anything else, you're going to do this, a force restart, which is not a normal restart. It cuts power to the system and forces iOS to reboot completely, even if the screen is frozen. For newer iPhones, you're going to quickly press volume up, quickly press volume down, then hold the side button. Keep holding it until you see the Apple logo. Don't let it go too early. Even if the screen stays black for 10 to 15 seconds, keep on holding. Because what's happening here is the system is being forcibly rebooted. And in many cases, that alone brings the phone back to life. If you see the Apple logo, you're pretty much done. If nothing happens, we move to the next fix. Now, this next fix surprises a lot of people. Sometimes your iPhone looks completely dead, but it's actually just deeply discharged, meaning the battery drained so low that it can't even show the charging icon yet. So here's what you're going to want to do. Plug your iPhone into a charger and leave it for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Do not keep checking it every 30 seconds. Let it sit. Let it breathe. Now, here's the key detail that most people are going to miss. Use a proper charger, not some cheap cable, not some fake adapter, not some loose USB port. Use a known working charger with enough power output. After 30 minutes, try the force restart again, because sometimes the phone needs a minimum charge threshold before it can boot. If it still doesn't respond, we are going to go deeper. Now we're entering the serious fixes. So if your phone still won't turn on, it might be stuck in a software loop or corrupted boot state. Now this is where your recovery mode is going to come in, okay? Now you're going to need a computer for this. So if you have Mac, you can use Finder. If you have iTunes, you can use PC. So connect your iPhone to your computer and enter recovery mode. Choose the button sequences depending on your model. Wait for the recovery screen to appear. And once that is done, you're going to choose update first and not restore. So basically, what we're talking about is once you turn on your iTunes, over there, it's going to give you 2 options, whenever you connect your phone. So the first option is going to be update, and the section is going to be restore. You're going to go with update. It tries to reinstall iOS without deleting any of your data. Only choose restore if update fails, because restore is literally going to wipe everything. And this is the last software level fix that we assume with hardware issues. If recovery mode doesn't work for you, DFU mode is the next level. Now, DFU stands for Device Firmware Update. All right. Now, what is that? It bypasses iOS completely and reloads everything from absolute scratch. Okay. All the things that you see in front of you are going to go into full mode. You should only use DFU if recovery mode fails, iPhone has still not detected properly, or system is severely corrupted. So DFU mode can be achieved through your BIOS, okay, and that is your phone's BIOS, of course. So once in DFU mode, your computer should detect the device even if the screen still stays black. Okay. Then you restore the firmware, and if DFU fixes it, your phone will boot like new. If it doesn't, then we're likely dealing with hardware style issues. Now let's be real. Every iPhone cannot be fixed at home. Here are signs it might be hardware related. No response even after charging for hours. No vibrations, no sound, no nothing. It doesn't show up on your computer at all. Device got dropped or water damaged recently. It got overheated before dying. In these cases, the issue could be battery failure, display failure, phone is on but screen is dead, logic board issue, charging port damage, and at that point, Apple or a repair shop is the only real option for you. Now, here's a sneaky one that most people are going to miss. Sometimes your iPhone is actually on, but the screen is dead. So test something out. Call your number from another phone. Plug it into a computer and listen for any type of vibrations, okay? So if you get any vibrations or notification sounds, and if it responds but screen stays black, it is a display issue, not a power issue. Now that means your data is safe, and the fix is much simpler than a full phone replacement. Now, basically, what not to do is plugging in and out repeatedly after 20 seconds. Using random cheap chargers during diagnosis is also wrong. Also, continuously force restarting without giving it actual time to charge properly is pretty wrong. It's one of the biggest issues that are caused through your phone's deadness. Assuming it's dead forever too early, and opening the phone yourself without tools or experience. All of these things are something you should not do. A shocking number of dead iPhones are actually recoverable. Patience does matter more than panic here. So, what you should do when you go to Apple, you should go to Apple or a repair shop if no charge response after 1 to 2 hours, no computer detection, physical damage is involved, water exposure has happened, and DFU recovery has fully failed. At that point, DIY stops being efficient and continuing usually wastes time. So yeah, an iPhone that won't turn on looks scary, but in most cases, it is not the end. It's usually a frozen system, a deep battery drain, or a software crash that can be fixed. So start simple, force restart, charging, recovery mode, DFU, and then hardware check. So that is pretty much about it for this video. Now, if this video helps you out, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that is all from me, and I'm going to be seeing all of you in the next video. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.